And the Cowboys will kick it away to start us off. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. So Alabama's offense will have the football first here. Well, this quarterback has earned a reputation as being one of the elite guys in the sport for just an electric skill set.
Yeah, this is a guy that can really do everything for you. They do a nice job of building their offensive game plan around his skill set, and I think this offense trusts every decision he makes.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. First play taken, a deep shot. Caught at the 30, still running. Breaks free in the clear. Touchdown. Way too much speed on that play.
Chris, just like that, you get the ball to the best player on the field, and it pays off. One play and a touchdown. We knew this guy was going to have an impact on this game. I didn't realize it was going to be on the first play.
Here comes the point after attempt. And it's 7-0 after the BAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. So the Oklahoma State Cowboys offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. The offense starts this drive in the shadow of their own end zone. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Delivers quickly to the left side. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And here's the handoff. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's third down and 7. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Get your hands a little shaky.
He's going to try to return the punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with a big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Catch made on the left side. He's in the clear. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Chris, this guy's listed as a tight end, but to me, he's really a wide receiver. Here's an example of how he can use his size and speed to overmatch this defense for a touchdown.
Lining up to try the extra point. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to put it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And they'll be sacked back at the 2-yard line.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're 3rd down and long. You're going to have to get the ball from.
And this is going to wind up as a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
So following the safety, it's a free kick. They'll kick it away from the 20. He finds some space. Breaking tackles and going. Time for one more play here in the quarter. On 1st down, it's play action. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. The pass ball is incomplete. They took a downfield shot in the final play of the opening quarter. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Looking to throw. It's Smith. And this pass is on target. Caught. They wrap them up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good work by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Finding space at the 20. They finally make the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Tide.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Pryor. They tackle him at the 8. Good coverage there. Bad decision to bring it out. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Looking deep down the left side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Dropping back, it's Smith. It's a quick grab. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. Looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it with room to run. Touchdown, Alabama. Great connection there for 6 points.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime. It doesn't feel like this thing's already over. Just a first half beat down to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fields it just outside the goal line. Return man forced out at the 12. Not a good return and not good field position. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Alabama 30, Oklahoma State 0.
Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Pryor. And the returner brought down by that coverage team.
That return backfires on him. Now, their offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
So here's the first play of the drive, backed up with their own 7. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this.
He'll be sacked back at the 1, narrowly avoiding a safety.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
So they bring him down. They tried to run for it on 3rd and 1. A cautious play call doesn't work. The Cowboys will have to kick this away.
It's 4th down.
So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. Oh, what a spin! The return man flashing his elusive speed. They finally get him, but it's a big gain. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. And they begin 1st and goal, looking to cash in on this incredible field position. He'll toss it to the back. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bama. Well, we had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely, but when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more.
That makes the score.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner choosing to field this one. And the coverage team able to bring him down.
Oh, man. In situations like that, just take a fair catch or a touchback. Now you've hurt your offense by giving them poor field position.
And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
You know, we talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
And now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score Alabama 44.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner will be brought down.
And the Oklahoma State offense will take over.
And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. There's the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, how about that? Another call and another bad result for this offense. Kind of a microcosm of how this entire football game has gone. They're just trying to bleed that clock and get out of here. Nothing working at all.
They feed the fullback this time. The fullback gets stopped for a loss. Ran into a wall there.
Well, the defense was locked in on that play from the very jump. And the fullback just didn't have any speed to get around anybody. Stuffed the run perfectly.
So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. This has been a beatdown, and the stats at the end of 3 reflect that. 1 quarter to play at what has been a beatdown so far. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Trying to find some room. It's Pryor. They'll tackle him for a small gain. Needed a lot more on 3rd and long. And the Cowboys will send their punt team onto the field. Gets the kick away from his own end zone. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Now it's second down here. Leaning on the run game here. Fighting off the defender. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, tied. They could not stop him.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Here comes a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
And the ball is away from inside the 10. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Can they catch him? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown!
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
They're set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. With the catch, it's Pryor. And the defense will take time out to stop the clock. 20 seconds remaining.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Second down after that previous play. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Second down, looking to throw it. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Cowboys will line up to kick it away. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive.
And your Alabama Crimson Tide will take over
The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. Looking to pass. It's Smith. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Alabama.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. This is a squib kick picked up by one of the up men. And they bring him down to the 32 after a solid return. Well, this one ended up being a blowout, but they get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. So Nevada's offense comes on the field first today. You got a matchup on paper, Kirk, that really seems to favor this dominant defense. And unless this offense can do something special, it feels like yards and first downs are going to be hard to come by today.
What this defense does a really good job of is negating any ability at all to run the football. Puts you in obvious passing situations, and then they turn it loose and get after the quarterback. I feel bad for the offensive line and especially the quarterback today.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Dropping back. It's Kelly. He's running out of time here. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. And you just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quentin Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Punt team ready to boot it away.
Number 32 on to kick it away.
coverage. He makes the stop on this return. So Alabama's offense out there for their first possession. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. We'll try to run it with the option. Pitch to the back. First down, looking for more now. Touchdown, Bama. They strike first in this national title bout.
Just great execution here by this offense, and so many things have to go right for this option to be successful. Recognizing and getting a defender to commit to the quarterback, a nice pitch, and then having a lane for the running back to run through. And there, everything lined up. When things work out like that, it's really almost impossible to stop.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And they tackle him at the 8, and the offense starts backed up on his possession. So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Kelly.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me, it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the second sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Gives it to the back. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Same tailback, another carry. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. He'll field the punt. Still going. It's a foot race. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Ball handed off. End zone ahead. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The Tide offense line up here on first and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Nevada offense back on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Dropping back, it's Kelly. Caught by the receiver. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. The pocket breaking down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Catch made on the right side. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient.
Touchdown, tied. That's how you finish a play.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. You talk about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
He had the extra point, and the lead now 21-zip. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Return starts from inside. Loses the football. The scramble is on. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds. They avoid the turnover there. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And the wideout goes in motion. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Handoff to the back. And he will be stuffed for no gain. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The punt team making their way on the field. Nevada will kick it off as we start the second half. Return begins inside the 10. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to begin with good field position. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. Off the play fake on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Alabama.
Chris, I don't blame him at all for taking advantage of this matchup. Put that receiver out on the left. If he gets the matchup you like, take a shot downfield on the post and hit it for a big touchdown.
And they'll set up with the PAT. Attack on the PAT again, and it's 28-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. To the air, it's Kelly, bringing pressure.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. It's a foot race. They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability.
And he's got it! Touchdown, Bama! Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And, Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receivers' jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the extra point makes this a 35-zip game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive.
And the Nevada offense will take over. First and 10.
In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Looking to pass, it's Kelly. And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
On the play. Brings up second down.
So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And in this battle for the national championship, it has been a beatdown so far. Not what you hope for. Let's review how we got here. And let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And now a carry here for the fullback. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those lines.
This one ends up a safety.
Well, Chris, just when it looked like it couldn't get any worse for these guys, it goes from being bad to even worse. They seemingly can't do anything right. At least they only have the rest of this quarter. Don't worry, fellas. It'll be over soon.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. First down. Looking to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. To throw, it's Smith. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. He broke away, and they couldn't catch it.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. I'd say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot